All right, Wanderlust Adventures. So this is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
This is actually launching in like how many days? 4, 5? 5 days?
Let me see
I'm
if I
sure
can
you're
get through
counting
the,
the minutes.
I'm running a countdown right now. Four days, 19 hours, 14 minutes, and 20 seconds.
There you go, everybody.
Next Thursday, on the 13th.
Awesome. That's so. How stressed out are you right now? I guess that's the first question.
It's pretty bad, but it's all excitement and stress and just all those things bundled up into one nice package. And I'm, I think someone could probably make a lot of money if they have like a stress care package for developers launching games or something somehow. Like the stress box. You could sell it, make a bunch of money.
Yeah, it needs like some vitamins and
Probably.
like one of those squeezy alien things with the eyes that pop out.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
and you can
that
include
stuff.
a different indie squeeze toy every month.
There you go. Yes. Awesome. All right, how's my audio volume, everybody? Let me know. Doing the
I'm gonna listen
things.
for-
It should be good. I need you to talk too, though, Les. Oh, or should I? What should
Of
I
course.
call you? Do you prefer being called by your internet tag or Matt
You can
or Matthew?
just let this fine. Whatever you're comfortable with, and I'm Matt Griffin, but people call me Leth. That's the channel I have on Twitch. That's what I go by in the games I work on. So we can go with that.
Whatever makes you happy is really where we're at. So I will call you, I guess, Leth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It seems to be what you're going with, so let's just go with that, so you don't feel bad when you mess it up later.
Oh, in our team we have 2 people who are both named Dave, and so we had to give
Oh,
everyone
God.
nicknames. And eventually we started working in the same like physical space as one of the Daves, and there were like weeks where I just had no idea what to call him. I was
Yeah.
just lost. It was like just hey, long
That's a good
pause. And it was awkward for a while. So I will admit that I haven't played this in a little while, so you might have to yell at me if I don't use things to their fullest or do things smart.
Oh, that's fine. It's Wanderlust Adventures is an open world RPG action adventure game with procedural generation. I mean, it's got all the elements that people dream about. It's and hopefully we'll live up to those kinds of expectations that people would have with a game that touts those kinds of features. But thankfully, you have a character already. Otherwise, we'd spend the whole time character creating and doing the tutorial. We just get out and start adventuring.
Yes.
There is a main story, and the game kind of guides you toward it. But kind of like Skyrim and those other games that everybody knows for being open, you could just totally ignore that and just go adventure and find cool stuff around the world. That's different every time you play. So
Awesome.
get all that out of the way so I could just enjoy watching you play the game.
How much of an opportunity have you had to actually see other people play the game so far?
I've had a lot. We entered beta on May 4th, I believe, and since then I've just been handing keys out to any Twitch streamer that wants to play it for the most part, and just watch them play and fix any bugs that I see and any feedback they give, just to fine-tune the game. So the game's been done for a few months now. We've just been fine-tuning little things that we've seen people encounter or wish were in the game or whatever.
That's a very good place to be, I have
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah, I've committed over 300 changes since May 4th to the game.
Wow.
Like 150 bug fixes and 180 new features. So, been hard at work.
That's awesome. Oh, actually, I know these things, but I should probably be asking, what's your role
Yeah.
in the game?
Oh.
And who else are you working with and like all that jazz?
Yeah, thanks. So I'm the lead programmer and project lead on the game. I founded Yeti Trunk with Jason Gordy, who's the art director, and he also worked on Wanderlust Adventures, of course, as the art director and map designer, world designer. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You fought a boss and died.
Yeah,
I see that now.
I didn't realize how scary that guy was.
Yeah, look out for those orange skulls above their heads there.
Ah, that's okay.
That's random, so you probably won't bump into him again. But so we also had Lauren Feary back from Wanderlust Rebirth, who did the concept art to do the characters for this game, enemies and animations. And we had Power Up Audio as the audio team. You guys might know Darkest Dungeon or Crypt of the Necrodancer. Those are big games that Power Up Audio did for sound effects in recent memory, indie games. And Chris Christodoulou did the music that you're listening to. Hopefully the music's audible.
Oh sure. Yeah, I hope so. Everyone said it was okay, so so it should be okay.
People know him best from Risk of Rain, which is another game I worked on. That's how I met him. And
awesome.
He did a fine job with the music in this game. I think that about covers it.
Wait, so how many people is that in total?
I think we had like a total of 7 people work on the game.
That's not bad. That's a decent-sized team for a decent-sized game.
Yeah, it's a huge game.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I think we should have looked for another programmer, but you know, it eventually got done. So.
Was there a lot more work on the programming side than kind of anticipated?
Mostly content, programming, systems and things like that. I'm pretty well versed at with Game Maker.
Oh, so this is done in Game Maker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Game Maker. I guess that answers another question people are gonna have.
Right, exactly.
There's Dested in chat. He said Leth is an animal. I worked with him on our first Wanderlust game that we were making that we never finished back in like 2004. He was on that project as a programmer.
Very cool.
Game Maker Wizard. Okay, all right. That's enough, sir. Let's see. So, I see you're in like a pond area.
Yeah, I found an oasis thing.
An oasis. That's random. You know, that won't be there the next time you play, in all likelihood. So you can go take the opportunity to go fishing.
Oh, I can fish?
Yeah.
Ooh, it costs money, but
yeah,
I'm
you spend a little money,
fishing.
and then you can, if you catch fish, you can get gifts for your dog to feed your dog and level them up.
Oh, awesome. Mini game?
Yeah, a little mini game.
Oh, I got a little, really tiny fish. Got a big fish.
We'll all see her gamer skills on display here, guys.
Yeah, I'm fishing master.
Oh, you totally missed and luckily got that one. I just saw it. That was a luck. Whatever.
I have played a decent. What is it called? Vlambier's fishing game. I have played that.
Oh, so, ridiculous fishing.
Yes, ridiculous
right,
fishing. So I have a little bit of fishing experience. All right, so I have fished. I almost want to do that again. That was very satisfying. But I feel like since I did so well the first time, I don't want to do it again.
Yeah. The mini games. There's 3 mini games in the game. There's mining, fishing, and a slot machine. The mining and fishing are very skill-based, and if you beat them 5 times in a row, it awards you with a treasure chest. And if you do both of them, you get an achievement because they're pretty challenging to beat 5 times in a row.
Oh, interesting. Oh
so,
my gosh, that bear is killing other monsters! I am getting out of there!
Yeah,
Holy...
yeah, you can run away and let them kill each other. That's one thing that on our procedural generation panel at PAX, I don't think you were there for that one. I didn't know you had a panel at PAX Prime either. Honestly,
it's hard to keep track of everything that happens at PAX. There's just no way.
We were on a ProcGen panel, and one of the questions was like, when you're doing something with procedural generation, how do you balance? It must be difficult to balance because of all the randomization. And I pointed out that we don't have that problem with Wanderlust because you can always just run away if something too difficult spawns in the room with you, and because it's an open world game. And they're all just like, whoa, you just basically shirked like 50% of the problems with developing a roguelike is all the balancing of the procedural generation. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's fun to go get wrecked, and then you know, sometimes get challenged in a game like this. Oh, look, you found one of the outposts.
Yes, I was hunting for this. I think I already killed the wolves. I did a couple.
Sure, just
couple quests before. I don't. Uh-oh, it's nighttime. Where's Big Cat? Where's my dog? Yes, I named my dog Big Cat.
He won't be there in the outposts.
Oh, okay, he's not allowed in the town.
No, they're your companion, because you can get some pretty scary companions later, like a succubus or a slime or a.
And you may not want, they may not be so accepted in the.
No. Like, sir, demons are not allowed.
Yeah.
In our village.
The outpost has a bouncer. No demons allowed. Is it more dangerous to go out at night?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. I always got kind of scared to go out by myself at night.
Yeah. So. I think that's the natural question for people to ask. So of course we had to address it. You know, we put some different monsters out there at night that are more challenging.
Interesting.
So ultimately, when you're playing the game and you're trying to get 100% completion, you're gonna have to roam around at night too to kill some of the monsters that you can't normally find during the day.
So I'm trying to find this caravan. It's by the mountains. How do I find the mountains even? Where am I supposed to go? Is there like an overworld map that I can pull up somewhere?
Yeah, I think if you're on controller on the, I think the back button, there's a mini map down below, and then the back button or M on your keyboard if you don't have a back button.
B? No.
No, sorry. I'm thinking of Xbox, like start and back. It's like select.
Oh, select. Oh, it is back. I always assumed it was just select.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't read apparently.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So it should tell you a question mark, like where to go if you pick that quest up.
I picked it up. I don't see it though. I found a bug. The possible quest point. Yeah, it's not.
No, I think I know what it is. You died on the same spot that the quest is telling you to go, so it's kind of hard to see.
Oh.
There's a little blue circle and a question mark on the same spot.
Oh, so that's where I need to go?
Yeah.
Okay, that's problem solved. There you go. All right, so to get there, I just need to go.
It's not a bug. It's just a UE thing. It looks like.
Yeah, it was just difficult visibility with me not knowing what I'm supposed to be looking for. What business model is this game using? Is a question that someone is asking. I guess they're asking how much it's going to cost or what.
And if it's like free to play with microtransactions or something like
that.
Right?
You never know.
Yeah, no, it's going to be just you buy the game once. You could play co-op with friends. It's $14.99 and launching full, not early access or anything like that. The whole game will be out next Thursday on the 13th. $14.99.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not I don't have the infrastructure to do the whole microtransaction thing, keeping track of people's purchases and all that kind of biz. That's not my thing. Okay, so
I'm getting
in the
snuck
room
up
you're
on.
in, you're getting ambushed by a bush of bandits. It's kind of a pun, but nobody ever gets it.
I get it now.
There's a soul orb in the room. That's where you died, so you could pick up some experience.
Oh, is that my skeleton?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
So we got that Dark Souls element to the game, to where if you die, you lose a little bit of XP. You can go pick it back up.
That's awesome.
So when you got into this room, your character should have told you needed to go somewhere else.
Yeah, it said north.
Okay, yeah. I can see the question mark on the map too.
Oh yeah, I see it too. The tracks lead north, it said. Oh, and I can chop down all these plants. Oh, that's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah, we got a hedge trimming mini game there, and you get money for it.
Is there really a mini game?
No, but everybody just can't help but destroy all the things and get money out of it.
At least they're not destroying someone's pottery. I mean,
you
really.
could do that too in the game.
Destructing properties bad.
You totally can and take their money. You can also hide in the bushes, which some enemies will do as well.
Yeah, I noticed some pop out. How do you hide? You just stand there, or
stand there, and your character will go kind of invisible.
That's awesome.
And let's see, there's some other things that the bushes are destructibles do. Like if you hit an enemy and knock them into them, they'll get stunned and stuff like that. Just little touches.
That's actually a really nice touch.
Yeah.
So like the environmental this chest, there's a chest, it's got swirly stuff around it.
So you just found a random event that you know, this is something that can happen but doesn't always. And I don't want to say anything. I'll just let you decide what you want to do.
Oh. Well, worst case scenario, I die.
Mm-hmm.
And best case scenario, I get something really cool out of this chest.
Sure.
So really, I gotta open it. I gotta do that. You haven't posted a link to the game in the chat in a while, and you should do that.
Okay.
We are going to be giving away a copy. I think you gave us a copy to give away as a thank you for everyone hanging out here. But you should buy it right now without even thinking about giveaways.
Then you can't buy it yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, but you can wish list it.
Yeah, wishlisting the game will notify you when it goes on sale, which is, I think, the best way to stay on top of the launch.
Uh-oh, my soil is going to be claimed. I can't talk. My soul.
Your soul.
My soil. Oh.
Yeah,
oh
it's a demonic farmer inside the chest.
Yes. Claiming all of my soil. I can't move.
Your
What's
soil.
happening? Oh no. I'm just gonna kite these monsters. It's good.
Wow. So yeah, the cursed chest is bad.
Yeah, I should have
You
avoided.
can't run away from it. I mean, you know. Oh god.
I'm dead.
I saw it 20 seconds later.
Yeah, it was too late. I will revive at the outpost. It's okay.
Sure.
It's fine. I'm not sad at all.
No, it's, you know. And so now that you've attempted that, I'm pretty sure it won't be there anymore. And so you have to just luckily find it again some other time you play to try and beat it and get the treasure.
I don't mind that at all. It's
Yeah, it's like a
acceptable.
little bit of pressure there. You gotta, once you open that chest, you gotta succeed or it goes away until the next time you luckily find it.
Sounds good to me. I don't mind being lucky. I can do that.
No, you are lucky. You found an oasis and a cursed chest.
And some bushes.
And yeah, there's one map with like 100 or 200 bushes all in a clump in the middle. And when people go in there, they just freak out and start attacking them all.
They can't help themselves. They're like, bushes everywhere.
Yeah.
There's my soul orb.
Wanderlust. Yeah, Hero Siege is another Game Maker game. But I believe that was more of a... Oh, I saw your soul orb.
Yep.
I keep forgetting this is 20 seconds
I
behind.
know. It's kind of hard to remember, but...
I know, and I'm like a professional at this too.
You
know?
stream. You stream your things. You should know these things.
You just get wrapped up in it.
Hey, over here, there's humans and a bush.
Hero Siege is in an arena. Yeah, we have an arena in our game too. So we got all, we got Hero Siege's gameplay covered in one little part of our game.
What is... Oh, this is a monster. Okay, some sort of slimy thing took out all the bandits. Sorry, I was very confused.
Yeah, it's a sand shark. It's,
I can destroy crates.
That's something that only comes out at night, so you must have went in there at night and then it turned day while you were killing stuff.
That must have been what happened. It was just turning light outside.
Yeah, before you investigate what happened in the caravan, just destroy everything since it's all I like it.
Yeah, I don't want to know what happened. I want to destroy everything, obviously. All right, let's talk to this guy now. Did wolves attack the caravan? All these crates have been mashed up.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Actually, I think it was you. I just watched you destroy all this stuff.
No. What are you talking about? You're crazy. Ambushed by bandits? A
I probably
bandit
could have
ambush?
coded it to where he says something if you destroy all the stuff before you talk to him. I'm like, what was that all about?
So, broke my stuff. Like, my cart isn't ruined and that wasn't bad enough. It's the worst day ever.
Bandits ambushed me, and then you kind of did too, actually.
They at least left my stuff intact. You just squished everything.
I just might do that.
I need to send word to the outpost. Could you take me with you? Yes, I will do an escort mission.
Oh boy. These
What?
are tough.
Oh really? I'm gonna get attacked?
Well, no, it's random. You could get ambushed, which is random. It locks all the doors to the room, and you get tons of enemies coming at you for a period of time.
That sounds horrible.
It's definitely horrible, especially if you're escorting.
What is it with devs being complete jerks, man? Seriously. Oh, there's a boss cactus thing. I'm just gonna give that a wide berth.
Yeah, yeah.
Over here.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, there's another one. Okay, I see what you're doing, game. It's not gonna happen.
The game trolled me too. I'm just debugging it, and then it'll ambush me 3 rooms in a row, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is it doing this?
It's like, I just want to debug and I keep dying. That would happen with Legend of Dungeon all the time, actually.
Yeah.
Like, we'd be like trying to test a specific thing, but you'd have to go a level or 2 first.
Yes.
And then it's like, no, I did not want to die. That was not the point.
Right. It's tough to like program, little cheats for you to move along in a procedurally generated game.
Yeah.
It can be tricky.
Oh, sweet! The guy turned into a chest. Well, not really, but
he just went in that tent.
Awesome. I like the little quest complete pop-up that comes out too. The boom, boom, boom kind of thing.
Yeah.
Quartz is asking if there will be Linux support. I'm trying to.
PC only, or Windows, I should say. That's just a game maker limitation. The one we used is an older version because we've been working on the game for so long that it's Windows only. So, sorry.
Them's the breaks. You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah, them's the breaks. Honestly. But we, I don't know. We might look into porting our engine to the new Game Maker Studio. And depending on how challenging that is, then we'd be able to do Mac and Linux support and consoles and things like that. So that's something we're definitely considering.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I guess that also partially depends on how well this does at launch and what you can afford to do and things like that as well, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, I got another game to move on to right after this one's done.
Oh yeah.
In Witchmarsh.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
But Jason's gonna start looking into it, I think. If the game does well, he'll start looking into it, see if he could start working on the port.
Right. So, I remember hearing about Witchmarsh a while ago.
Yeah.
I was talking to you, or prior to that even, and that's like 100% your game.
No.
Or is that another project that I can't remember that part?
It's being developed by Inglenut Games, and they brought me on as a multiplayer specialist and kind of coding specialist too, because it's also in Game Maker.
Right.
So my role is much lesser or reduced in that game versus Wanderlust Adventures, which is I'm looking forward to. Much work doing a whole game.
Yeah. Instead, you just kind of get to focus on just mainly networking.
Mainly networking and just some AI stuff. Anything that's like really challenging, I'll help with. Basically, it's my role, kind of a specialist coder.
I think I found the bushes you were talking about.
Oh my God! Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Yes. Wow.
Wow, bushes. Yeah. So guys, you're gonna want this game because bushes.
Yeah, totally. And bushes. So yeah, there's a lot more to this game. Just in case she does this for the rest of the time.
No, I'll keep going. I'm sorry. Okay. I just had to enjoy it for a moment.
Yeah, and if you leave the room and go back in, they all respawn too. So you might want to avoid that room.
Oh, yeah. Danger.
You'll get triggered.
All those temptations.
Mm-hmm.
I have... Let's see. There's a whole bunch.
I forgot you're doing a quest.
Yeah, I am. I'm task-minded, task-oriented for the moment.
So yeah, I've noticed when people play, they do seem to fall into the classic RPGer who wants to run from quest to quest, MMO type of player, which we definitely facilitate with this game. Have guys exclamation points show up above their head and give you quests and with rewards and treasures and stuff like that. But there's also another set of gamers we want to appeal to in the adventurer side, for people who just want to like run off and just find stuff.
So it's also fairly open world then.
Oh, definitely. Like, I'm more of an explorer than a quester. So, and Jason, thankfully, is more of a quester than an explorer. So, like, we basically tried to make sure we were both satisfied with the game. And now we feel pretty confident that both those types of gamers will find a ton of enjoyment in the experience.
So, for some reason, my map is just, like, the outskirts of everything has question marks. Is it because I'm searching for these chests?
Yeah, the question marks are possible quest locations. So sometimes we don't tell you exactly where to go. We tell you where it could be.
Ah, I see. Because I'm actually actively searching this way. I like that a lot.
The next, the quest, I think, a couple before this, like the whole western or eastern region turns into question marks because it's like, you have to go kill. So it could be anywhere.
I just realized I've also been completely ignoring the fact that there's like an inventory and that I've been picking up items.
Yeah.
I'm real good at this. I got this, guys. I am best gamer. So do you want to tell me a little bit about like there's a bunch of tabs here and there's gear. So it's very much RPG style here. There's a skill system as well. Do you want to talk a little bit about that and kind of explain how like the more complex elements of the game as opposed to just me running around and looking at things?
Yeah, sure. So RPGers will enjoy the fact that we have 4 character classes who are very, very different in how they play from one another. We have the warrior, the assassin, the crusader, and the sorcerer. And you've got loot that you can find and equip and upgrade. And I think it looks like you got like a blueprint or a green print. There's 2 crafting systems in the game, jewelry and gear. And if you find those blueprints and take them back to town, you can turn them in and then start crafting things. And then you can customize your crafted equipment with jewelry, which you found a jewelry design.
Yeah, I did. And I also have some gem fragments and shards, which I'm guessing are going to
create the jewels. So there's a big crafting element to the game. You can collect contracts for the enemies that you fight and then turn those in and get them as a companion and level them up, kind of like Pokemon. Although you don't like necessarily battle other people's companions or anything like that, but you know, that's something we definitely souped up for adventures. And the skill system is pretty basic, and you level up and you get a skill point. And then when you distribute a skill point, once you do it 3 times in a single tier, it'll open up the next tier. Actually, I believe it's every time you do 3 points, it opens up a tier. It doesn't matter if you do them all in the prior tier.
I think, I unlocked something with 2 points in one tier and 1 point in the other.
Yeah.
And that opened up the next tier.
3 total will open up the next tier every time. And then you can set your hotkeys. There's 6 hotkeys for most of the classes. The sorcerer plays completely different from the others. Like, we actually even recommend mouse and keyboard for that one, although the game is fully gamepad compatible. Succubus companion. Oh, definitely. She I like her. She makes some funny noises.
Oh my.
She definitely makes some noises that people go, wait, what was that?
All right, so cool. So I just got myself a new skill. That's
Rad.
Exciting. Woohoo. So that means I'll hopefully do better in combat, or worse. Maybe
you'll definitely do better.
Throw me off.
Yeah,
All right.
The basic attack doesn't use special points, but your others will. So you'll start using up your stamina bar, is what people usually call it, because they're used to Dark Souls. But it's a special point bar.
Yeah. It's interesting how when you do... Uh-oh, this is locked. Okay.
What's locked? Oh, you're being ambushed. Yeah. Yeah, so you got a random event, which is the ambush. And if you beat it, you'll get a treasure. I think you might be high enough level to handle this.
They're just puppies, so I think I'll get them all. Yay! I did. I win.
A bunch of puppies.
I know.
Robot loves kitty, ladies and gentlemen.
Ha! Screw dogs. I like dogs too.
Okay.
It's okay.
All
Oh, I got a hat or something.
This,
I'm gonna do better with my items.
Someone asked if this game is Steam only. Yes, it is Steam only because, for one, Steam is awesome. But second, we used Steam networking API for our multiplayer.
Ah.
So what that does is enables anyone to host or join a game without any port forwarding fuss.
That's
And
nice.
It's a godsend, really, because people just expect that out of games nowadays. They don't really... They expect to just be able to connect easily to other people and don't realize how difficult it is and that you have to run servers to do that. So thankfully Steam is hosting our games for us now.
Yeah. Networking and all of the things involved in networking are very complicated and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't think we need to go into detail on that, but we can definitely agree. It's complicated.
We could, like, the only way we would sell the game on other platforms on PC is if they were selling Steam keys on the other store, essentially. So it was a choice, you know, it was one of those things where we just kind of like weighed our options. We could have it to where the game could be sold on any store, but people would have trouble connecting. And we were like, well, Steam's the largest store and it'll eliminate connection problems, so we just went with that. We think that's the best choice for us.
Cool. Yeah, no, I totally understand. And Steam has such a large user base that it's not a massive sacrifice so much to like restrict it to that. It's like, it's not bad at all.
No, it's not. Everyone loves Steam. And, I mean, I'm generalizing. There's a 3 or 4% that don't, but you know, it's one of those like, okay, well, we're gonna make that 94% of our user base happier.
Right.
That was the choice we made.
Yeah. No, I think that's a reasonable choice. I mean, with any game, that you make, you're facing all kinds of decisions every time. All the things, what you support, how you do anything. And
cough, cough. Legend of Dungeon 2.
Networking is hard, guys.
Yeah.
But Legend of Dungeon 2 would definitely be networked because we got yelled at so much by everybody for not putting it in our other game.
It needed co-op.
It's something that, like, this game is, you can play this multiplayer, but it's perfectly fine on its own.
Yeah, that's a point I've been meaning to bring up. You just made it for me. Is that this game, we designed it to be balanced for single player, and then as more people join, the encounters get more challenging. They scale up for the added player.
Oh no! I accidentally wrecked that guy's eggplants, or whatever those purple fruits are. I was breaking bushes. I didn't know I could hit his cart.
Purple fruit.
Yeah, you know what? That's so funny. I think I might make it to where when you destroy something and there's an NPC nearby, they'll yell at you or something like that. I think that would be hilarious. Like, what are you doing? You know, just make people kind of go,
you darn kids.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, those little touches that, like, you know, if we had tried to launch the game 3 months ago, I wouldn't be able to, you know, just relax and add those kinds of things. But that would be funny. Just immerse you a little bit more and make you think about what you've done. Oh, wreck that. Did you wreck the cart of oranges?
There's a cart of oranges?
By the exit of the town.
Oh, I will. I totally will. I will.
Yeah, you gotta blow that up in front of that guy. Just be happy. You probably should have left. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll add that later today.
Oh.
It might be easy to add. We'll see.
I destroyed it. He just says hello.
You immediately
still nice
felt
to
bad
me.
afterwards.
Oh, I'm just driven by guilt. What can I say? So much guilt all the time, every day.
That's what made this whole show possible, I think, right? You
Guilt?
Just like, oh, right, isn't it? Maybe not.
Oh.
I felt guilty for not playing more games on Twitch.
Well, I feel guilty for not streaming as often as I intend to constantly, but you know, the origin of the Supershow was us trying to come up with a way to get Legend of Dungeon greenlit, and to just like realizing how difficult it is to get the word out about something. I'm just gonna wander in the desert for a little bit since we only have about 15 more minutes.
That's
Let's do some of that
so
sandbox stuff.
Yeah, just run around.
Yeah.
See if you can find something really cool.
Yeah, but we just wanted to help everybody else find, you know, some viewers, connect with people, reach their community, because it was something that was really hard to do. We ended up getting greenlit before we ever did that, which was really awesome. But then I was like, you know, this is such an awesome idea. I want to do it anyhow.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you're great at this. It's perfect. You guys do a fine job with this.
I'm really happy that I did it 2 years ago and that I've done it once a year since then. I keep being like, yeah, I'm gonna stream a whole bunch more, and like do multiple super shows. And
I'm pretty sure I've wishlisted like 3 games.
Oh, really? Just watching?
Yeah, these
Awesome.
games look so cool. People who watch my channel, I'll admit this. I'm generally kind of outspoken against early access as a process for indie developers, but you know, I'm happy to support and tell people about games once they're done. So I'll wishlist them when I see them in early access and buy them when they're done and tell people about them. Because I like to see things get finished. It's just like one of my big things is get the game done, and you know, I'll definitely support anybody who pulls that off.
Yeah. No, I approve. I think like there's some devs that are still in the process, but they've made a bunch of other games too, and then you can kind of like
Oh,
get
you can
them
get
with
behind
confidence.
those too, yeah.
For sure. Yeah. We've had that conversation before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's you gotta I guess and I don't want to get in this too much right before I have to leave, but early access is something that you know, people are becoming more and more comfortable with and doing the due diligence and researching the developer, and it's getting better. You know, they're looking up you know, Misfits Attic and going, oh, they've produced another game before, so I can go ahead and buy this and be confident that it's going to be good and it'll get done and things like that.
Yeah. I actually just recently put together a talk and I mentioned that sort of stuff. The fact that like we've kind of reached this spot in the like business kind of elements of the stuff and like the, I guess, industry. We've reached the spot in the industry where we're kind of looking at things and kind of going, man, is this another like crash? Are we doing what happened in the 80s all over again? And I reached the conclusion that I think because of the internet and because of the ability for people to actually really look at things and see lots of reviews and playthroughs of things before they purchase something, that's not going to happen. I think things are obviously going to change, but it's not going to just collapse.
Oh yeah.
It's just going to shift.
I'm a big believer in Twitch and live streaming and YouTube content creation and things like that. That's why we're encouraging those types of channels to reach out to us for early access, or I shouldn't say early access, for pre-launch press copies of Wanderlust, because you know, usually people, you know, a decade ago people were relying on like the big article writing websites for their information and their review scores and things like that. But over time, I believe people are kind of getting fed up with the clickbait and are just moving into just watching gamers play a game and see if they enjoy it. And you could do that real time when a game comes out. And now developers are supporting those streamers like Total Biscuit and other YouTubers that are very large, and they trust their opinions and they're not throwing scores out there. They're actually doing analysis and showing what issues they had in their game in video form, which is like basically proof it's not slanted. And they could just see how they enjoy the game as they're playing it. Like, if they, oh, that was awesome, they could say, all right, cool, I'm sold, and go buy the game with little regrets. I love it.
Yeah, I think that's happened a couple times right on the Supershow so far. Some people are like, man, that's it. I just saw this. I'm going to buy it. I can't help it. Oh.
Someone's going to bug me about business sometime. Yeah, feel free to drop by and bug me about it. If you're gonna tell me to go make mobile games, I've had that conversation with people before.
Mobile games.
Yeah, not that I don't like mobile games. I have a iPhone and I've had mobile games on it. But I've had people come in and say like, you're not making any money on this. You need to go make mobile games. And I'm like, I have 2 mobile games that made no money.
Oh, really?
So what do you want me to do? I tried it. I'm going back to PC. But no, yeah, please stop by and talk business with me. That's fine.
Now that
So yeah, you're going to a dungeon.
I'm sort of scared, yeah. Now that I'm faced with the decision to go in here, how sad am I going to be if I do? I want some dev spoilers.
No, go for it.
Okay.
So there's, I think, 15 dungeons in the game, 2 of which are random if you find them or not.
Awesome. Oh my
And-
goodness, these guys all have red or skulls over them.
Yeah, you got like a boss fight in there.
Oh, hey there, friend. I don't know that I feel.
Hey
very
there, friend.
friendly.
Yeah, that's totally to trick you. Sorry about that.
That's totally to trick you.
Yeah, no, that's a bandit. He's gonna take your money, your lunch money. So if you get into the dungeon, if you survive.
Oh no! Get me out of here! I can't leave, can I? Oh, I can. Oh no! There's dogs outside. I'm just gonna.
Oh wait.
I'm just
My
gonna.
name is covering it up, but I think you have soul charge up top, right?
Oh.
Up there. So that
Your
means you'll
name
be able
is-
to continue.
Here, let me hide you. Soul charge, I do.
Yeah,
But
so if you die, you can continue and not have to respawn back to the town.
that's good, I guess.
Yeah, you earn those as you fight. So you could attempt the boss battle, and if you get halfway through or whatever and die, you can try and finish it off. But the dungeons are highly procedurally generated versus the world, which is partially procedurally generated each time you play. So exploring dungeons will be, very different layouts every time you play. Oh, you beat the quest. I just gotta kill all that wolf.
That was scary. I did it.
Oh, I like how you use using the block keys. People don't do that and they get stomped.
Yeah, I still am kind of figuring out. I can see that there's a bit of a tell with a lot of the
Yeah.
creatures, but it's really subtle.
It is.
And so I like that. It's kind of skill and alertness based.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the warrior. The warrior's the only in-your-face character. The others
yeah.
are all more range.
That's something that we didn't even show off, is the fact that there's actual different classes that you can select
Yeah.
at the beginning. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. they can go click on, the store page link and look at the trailer. You'll see them all there.
Yeah, or you could get the game yourself and find out when
Yeah,
it releases.
go get it.
Go get the game.
How are we doing on time here? It looks like we got about
I have
3 minutes or so.
Yeah, I have about 3 minutes. I think at 6:30 is when we hand things off to Drunk Kids Gaming.
Oh, nice.
And
Drunk Kid Gaming.
yeah, this Curly is his name. That's his channel. I don't condone what his name is suggesting you do with your beverages.
Yeah.
No, but no, he's a streamer person that I like. He's gonna stream some things. It's good. He plays the video games. We make the video games. It works, right?
I was already following Drunk Kids Gaming,
Oh,
but
good.
they don't know me, so I just lurk. If
You
I go
just
to
lurk?
spam.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm a pretty pro lurker. If I'm not familiar with the broadcaster or the community, I just kind of hang out and watch. But I mean, that's pretty natural, I think, for most people.
Fair enough. I feel really bad killing all these dogs, by the way.
That was a tough choice for us to make. Like once we added the sound effects and you hear the little whimper, we were like, oh, yeah, but it's a bandit who trained his dog to be evil. Because people justify it somehow.
I know, but they're so cute.
Okay, before you, or have you put a skill point in already? You did.
I
Yeah.
did. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin something?
I was gonna tell you to pick something different so you have an extra skill to show off.
I don't think I'm able to show off too much more anyhow.
that's
Did
okay.
you put links in for everything? And
I'll
all
link
that
it up.
exciting stuff?
Let's do that.
Yeah. Throw some more links in. We're about to switch things over, I think.
Great.
Let me just really quick check and make sure nothing is exploding. No explosions have happened while I wasn't looking. Yay! Yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway for a key or 2 with Wanderlust.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's pretty exclusive.
Yeah.
I-
How exclusive is this?
You're the only one with extra keys other than main menu who's doing a big
Ooh.
launch
I
party
didn't
next.
know it was that special. Aw,
Yeah, that's it. So this is it, guys.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna gear up for this swap. So if you want to be in on this giveaway, you should be inside of the chat and not on the front page, hanging out in this stream to earn some points, because they're meows technically. You earn meows by watching. Because I can name it whatever I want.
Yeah.
And if you did just come in, you should be able to hit the follow button and it'll give you enough to enter this giveaway. But then you should stay and hang out because we've got more. And the giveaway is from Leth, from his heart to you guys. Has nothing to do with Twitch for legal reasons.
Yep.
Just have to say that.
Okay. From me to you.
It's from Leth. Leth loves you guys. Twitch doesn't care. That's them.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, enjoy. I guess I'll take my leave. Thanks for having me on, and guys, hope you enjoyed the game. Thanks so much.
Did you have any ending thoughts or things that you felt like we didn't get to cover?
I'll just reiterate that the game is coming out on August 13th, 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time or whatever, and it'll be $14.99. It's got online co-op, and then all you could love in an adventure game. So.
How
see
many
you guys
hours?
Online.
How many hours of gameplay do you think there are? Just one last question. I'm just curious.
Ooh, that's
a good one.
That depends on what you want to get out of the game. Honestly, the main story will probably take about 10 hours, but there's, we have beta testers put in 60+ hours trying to get all the content completed. So there's a lot of stuff to do. I guess 10 to 80 hours or something.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Depending on what you want to take out of the game. Oh, one of my beta testers just said I'm at 90 hours now.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, there you go. Might hit the big 100 pretty soon. All right,
That's
guys.
awesome.
I'm gonna take off. Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks so much, Alex.
Thank you so much, Leth. Again, thank you for helping make this game. It's awesome. You did a good job.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, talk to you later. Bye. All right.